Rihanna may be dubbed the bad gal, but she loves to do good. According to Forbes, she has a net worth of more than $600 million, and she doesn't hesitate to share that fortune with her friends and family. Here are 10 times RiRi dropped a mind-blowing amount of cash on others. While Rihanna let her father pick his home, she pulled off the surprise of a lifetime back in 2012 when she gifted her mother a stunning 5-bedroom, $10 million mansion in Barbados. RiRi told her mother she wanted her to be a part of an interview with Oprah, but what Monica Brathwaite didn't know is that the sit-down was in her new, fully furnished home. After touring the property, an emotional Rihanna finally pulled out a little box with the key and handed it to her mother. Confused at first, Monica finally understood what her daughter had done, and everybody cried. When your daughter is one of the biggest stars in the world, you attract a lot of attention. Rihanna's father, Ronald Fenty, said that buses full of tourists would routinely pull up to his house in Barbados, so Rihanna bought him a new one. Actually, she sent her father several choices and let him make the decision. He went with a $1.8 million beauty in the trendy and exclusive Sandy Lane enclave. His neighbors? Well, Beyonce and Jay-Z own a home in the community, and so does Simon Cowell. Rihanna, can you be our aunt? We all know there are few people on this planet she loves more than her niece Majesty. From the moment she was born, Rihanna has showered the little girl with gifts, but nothing takes the cake, pun intended, like the birthday bash she threw for Majesty's 3rd birthday. The Wild Thoughts singer spared no expense, dropping a whopping 6 figures on the bash. According to In Touch Weekly, she had a Louis Vuitton tent and a Chanel tent filled with expensive gifts from each house. But we kinda aren't surprised. Majesty has been rocking designer duds thanks to Ree since she was 1. Remember when she bought her a Chanel bag for her 1st birthday?
Majesty. Ooh, Madge. Start on these fools, girl.
In 2016, Rihanna was named Global Ambassador for the Global Partnership for Education, a job she takes very seriously. 2 years after earning that title, she helped the organization raise the mind-blowing sum of $2.3 billion during their fundraising conference in Senegal. The GPE is a multinational effort to fund education in developing countries, and Rihanna single-handedly convinced French President Emmanuel Macron to pledge 200 million euros to the cause. In 2012, Rihanna donated a whopping $1.75 million to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Bridgetown, Barbados, to build a state-of-the-art cancer center, the first of its kind in the Caribbean. The donation was in memory of her late grandmother, Clara Dolly Brathwaite, who passed away after a battle with the disease. The funds were funneled through Rihanna's Clara Lionel Foundation and were used to purchase equipment for the hospital's radiotherapy department. The department was later renamed to the Clara Brathwaite Center for Oncology and Nuclear Medicine. It was definitely a super sweet 16 for Rihanna's little brother, Rajad. Back in 2013, the beauty mogul spent $130,000 on a luxury sports car for her brother, who didn't even have a driver's license at the time. Rajad had to drive his brand new black Mercedes with his mother in tow until he was legal. So while Rajad got a car, his elder brother, Rory, got a house. Rihanna purchased the home to help set up Rory, who was an aspiring rapper. Rory goes by the stage name GQ and is reportedly extremely close with his sister. Apparently, that kind of love can get you a luxury spot on the beach when your sister is the world's wealthiest female musician. Sometimes her gifts have nothing to do with money, but the effect is the equivalent of spending millions on an advertising campaign. In 2016, Rihanna and Prince Harry took public HIV tests to help break the stigma surrounding the disease. Sure, the duo could have dropped loads of cash, but the gesture was priceless. Ree and Harry had the finger prick procedure done during a visit to an HIV drop center in Barbados on World AIDS Day. While both of their tests came back negative, they wanted people to understand that positive results aren't necessarily a death sentence and encourage more men to get tested. In 2012, the singer launched her own charity, the Clara Lionel Foundation. Named after her grandparents, the mission driving this organization is access to proper education for children worldwide, as well as quality health care. Since its founding, CLF has funded more than 59 global projects and committed over $13 million in grants across the education and emergency response sectors. Her Diamond Ball raises funds specifically for the foundation. In 2018, the Black Tie Benefit raised over $5 million to support CLF's global education and emergency response programs around the world. And if that's not enough, in 2015, instead of elaborate gifts, Rihanna hooked her friends up with straight cash. Big fat wads of cash, to be exact. The reaction was simply priceless.
Bye.